Hey friends and neighbors, it's Chuck out at Sheridan Park Farms. Welcome back to the farm. We're on the road this morning. We are heading over to Fairview, over to Asheville to see our buddy Dan. We've got a load of timbers on the trailer. We'll jump out here in a minute and I'll show those to you. But we're going to head over there and drop off a load of timbers, and then we've done it again. We're going to see our equipment dealer. Good Lord, he keeps calling me up with these good deals, and I keep buying stuff off of him, can't turn it down. So hang out with us for a little bit, and let's see if we can make this trip today with this trailer and a load of timbers without getting stuck on the side of the interstate. All right, here's the load that we're taking over to Dan. We've got 9 8x8s, which are the big ones, and then I've got 14 of the 4x6s, and those will be floor joists for the porch. So we got her tied down good. I got 3 of these big heavy straps, and I've got 3 straps around the pack itself. And so everything's riding pretty good. We do have our new tires on. Y'all remember last trip, we had a little bit of an issue with the tires. Had a blowout on the other side, so we got 4 new tires. So we're set up pretty good today. And I'm in Morganton, North Carolina. I'm about an hour and 20 minutes away from Dan. So we're gonna get back on the road. The reason I didn't start this video earlier was it was dark, rainy, nasty. Pull on up just a little bit and set it off. I think that'll work, yeah. There you go, yeah. Just drop it right there. That'll work, yeah. That's perfect. All right, go ahead and back off. Yeah. Perfect. Let's see.
Well, Chuck, what else can we sell you?
Man, I'll tell you what, I think I've about bought you out.
I've got an auger.
This is the 3rd trip, ain't it?
I've got 2 augers over here. We'll do a package deal. You look at all this room. You got 18-foot. We need to fill this up here with some lumber and some more attachments.
Lord, I don't need lumber, that's for sure.
And look all that walnut there. I got to do something
Now,
with it.
you know how thick? What is that? 1.25 inches?
That's 1.125
Inch and an
Well,
eighth.
well, that's slabs in the front.
Yeah.
That behind it was nothing but 1-inch boards.
So you know I'm getting ready to do this store building.
Yeah.
Boy, that'd look nice for flooring, wouldn't it?
Yeah, get somebody to make flooring out of
Yeah.
it. Yeah. You got any mill workshops over there?
No, I tell you, I'm probably going to end up putting a lot of it in green.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's just a rough store building. What's
Yeah.
the best way to do this, you reckon? Weave that thing through there a couple times.
Yeah. Do that and hopes and prayers usually get you home.
That might
It's,
do it. I don't drive over 100 usually. So.
I'm slow, especially. So that's
You
why I
know.
didn't close this right here.
I probably should.
If
go
it's
through that right
closed, when you close this top here, sometimes it will teeter.
there. Yep, it gets a little off balance.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm gonna rethread this through the back side of this.
Do you hook to the trailer or do you hook to these loops over here?
What do you think? What'd be better? I mean, we can hook under the edge of the trailer.
That's where I am. I got these loops on mine,
Yeah.
but it seems like they don't hold as good. Well, you got a hitch. That's nice. That receiver hitch on the front.
So I need to get the other part. I got one of those for a winch
yeah.
that'll fit in that.
Oh yeah, that'd be good.
So I got it Harbor Freight. I just need to get me a winch to go in it,
You'd haul log up on there if you
and
ever
you
get
could
some.
drag a log up there if you needed to, or
Now that I got you here, I'm gonna tell you the secret to YouTube.
lay it on me.
I don't know what it is. I
Okay,
wish I did.
that's what I was afraid of.
Yeah, I get asked all the time. What's the secret to YouTube? It was something different last week.
Yeah,
Changes every week.
Lord knows I ain't figured it out.
Me either. We're just treading water.
How long you been doing YouTube now?
2015 November.
So you're right at 10 years.
10 years. And I should have started in 2010 when I first started watching people.
Yeah.
I remember watching Rainler Star on there.
Oh yeah.
And he was one of the first ones to do like, not the stuff that me and you do, but kind of outdoor stuff.
Yeah.
And he started in 2010.
Yeah.
And that first 5 years, boy, it made a difference.
That was the time. Wasn't it?
Yeah, because, it's changed some. Of course, when I started, nobody done long videos either.
Oh really?
You just did like 8 or 9 minute videos.
Yeah.
Nobody done nothing long. Yeah.
I believe it's getting a little tougher.
It's full.
Yeah.
It's like somebody that turns on a Netflix or something, and most people that turn on Netflix, they say spend an hour looking at titles, and
Really?
then they're not even watching anything.
Not even watch it. Yeah.
There's so many options on there.
Is that going to tilt back
That's going to tilt
When
back.
I get
You got
going-
another one?
Yeah.
We can go toward the front.
and pull into the loops?
Yep, and that'll put pressure on those teeth down there. But yeah, there's so many options on there. I wish YouTube, I think, was invented for me and you to put videos up.
Let me tell you, this looks like a drunk redneck done this now.
I hate these straps. I got those ones that retract on their own.
Oh yeah.
And
Well, I guess I got to write you a check. It's all over but the crying now.
I need some money.
Yeah.
I need some money here. I need to buy some. I need to buy some more stuff. I need to buy some fence posts actually.
Yeah. I like it. Can we show this fence that you got?
Yeah.
here? I like that fence.
Show whatever you want to here. It's all the wood's for sale. You might want to come buy some wood.
Yeah.
Got pine, got walnut.
What all you got here? So
Well, those are all walnut slabs.
Yeah.
And this is why short logs are aggravating. If you ever wonder why. These are 7-footers.
right.
All my stats are 8 foot.
Oh yeah.
So when you do something short, you got to saw in some cribbing.
To
Yeah, because you can't leave them out because these are really valuable with that crotch.
yeah.
When these are kiln dried, they're, $400 or $500 a piece.
Right.
But look, you got to do all that just to stack
Just
them
to
up.
have a place to stack it.
Because you can't do a stack by themselves.
No.
You got to have, you got to be able to mix them in.
Yeah. So that looks like pine.
Yeah, white pine, pine beside you,
Yeah.
and that's all a bunch of dunnage right there, just for odd stuff.
Yep.
And
Man, I'll tell you what, I'm finding out you can't have too much dunnage
no,
laying around,
that
can
whole
you?
pile right there is almost all just leftover offcuts, and you'll use it
For something?
And that's all 4/4 walnut. That's really nice. That's about 800 feet or so.
Like I say, I'm doing that store building. That would make some fine flooring right there now.
Yeah, if you don't put down green.
So the oak I'm using, I'll probably put it down green.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, I just don't. It's a store building. If it was a house or something, you know, I'd do something different with it.
What's the measurements of it?
It's 16 by 20.
Oh, that's
And then I got a 10-foot porch on the front of it.
when you adding on to it, as soon as it's done.
So Sauter's already talking about that. She wants a back porch on it now, so
Oh,
we may
yeah.
end up with a back porch on it. But that is some pretty stuff.
Yeah,
That's beautiful.
always.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about out of walnut. I got to go get some more, but that's
That's pretty stuff.
nice stacked right there. Yeah, yeah. Do you do these pallets?
I do not. So I was looking at that. So
Oh, yeah.
that's a Robert Milton thing, ain't it?
Yeah, his wife Martha came up with it.
Yeah.
And she worked for NASA her whole career. She's smarter than we'll ever think about being.
Yeah.
But it's open face because it has nothing on the bottom.
Okay.
Just runners on the top.
Yep.
And you spread those out 16 inches.
Okay.
And what you do is you build one on a concrete floor
Yeah.
and spray paint your outline.
Okay.
So you can go back and build them whenever you want to.
And all you got to do is just lay your stuff
Yeah,
down.
I built 10 footers yesterday for that over there.
Right.
But yeah, it's a good system for wood. Then you see how much you can lift, and that's how many layers you usually do.
Okay.
And I could probably lift more. I do 9 or 12 layers usually,
Yeah.
about 220 feet or so. And
Yep.
but it's a good way of,
Stack and dry.
yeah. And I buy 2x4s for this, and people lose their minds because I'm buying wood. But I got 20 butts in this pallet,
Right.
and it's flat, keeps this lumber flat, and this is 200 feet.
Yeah.
And that's a lot more than that right there is worth.
And that's the trick on this is keeping that stuff flat.
Yeah, and these right here, I'll reuse these tons of times.
Oh, yeah, over and over. Well,
Yeah.
so that beats the snot out of what I'm doing because I'm laying 4x4s on the ground and stacking stuff on top of it.
Yeah, I've
And
done that. Once you do this,
Won't go back.
yeah, 20 butts will build a pallet
Okay.
and get you a nail gun so it goes fast.
Yep.
And these are just whatever. Wherever, I don't really measure this. It's just wherever they fall.
Yeah.
But once you build one, you'll be like, man, that's the ticket.
So I see where you could lay that next to the mill, off bare on that. You're not
Yep.
having to carry stuff. You're
Yep.
getting it out of your way.
Stuff goes off that roller table.
Yeah.
The key is at the mill, don't pick it up. And the stuff you do pick up, which
Yeah.
you have to pick up just about everything, so
Yeah.
I should say that over with. The key at the sawmill is don't pick up the full board, just pick up half of it.
Okay.
So wood comes back on this table,
Yep.
I pick up half the board instead of the full 8-footer.
Yeah.
I get it on here, teeter it, slide it.
And set it over on
Yeah,
your
the
pallet.
less because I mean, one board ain't nothing, but if you pick up 200 boards a day,
Where you at?
it adds up, and that right there makes a big difference. And these pallets are very nice for that.
Well, and I was sawing some white oak yesterday. That's heavy. Inch and a quarter. That's
yeah,
heavy stuff.
Full of water. Yeah,
Yeah.
very dense.
Yeah. Where'd you get that? Marketplace?
I tried to find one on Marketplace. Everybody wanted $600, $800, or it
Really?
was junk. I got on Uline,
Oh,
which
okay.
is expensive.
Yeah.
It was like $299, but you could probably park a truck on it,
Yeah.
and you can keep going if you ever want to add on.
Yeah.
But and then this one's made by Woodmiser,
Right.
and I just use it to feed the edger.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. Table to here,
And then,
slide it, and onto the edger. That way you're not carrying a board,
yeah.
and it makes a huge difference.
It's all about efficiency, ain't it?
Yeah, and more so for me as I get older, it's about ergonomics, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. But this table's nice. It's heavy duty. It's real. It's about 1,200 bucks through Woodmiser,
Yeah.
but it's worth every penny because you ain't got to pick stuff up.
Having things set up so that you don't have to handle it anymore. That's the key, ain't it?
That, yeah, like in the sawdust conveyor. That's
Yeah.
the same thing. So I got a little remote switch I keep in my hand, and I don't run this thing nonstop because I can make 4 or 5 cuts before I need to dump it.
Yeah.
So I just push that button. And a lot quieter than a dust collector, or a blower rather, a lot less messy.
Man, that is cooler than the center seat of a cucumber.
Yep, and it's only 1 horsepower. That's 110.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, that motor can do 3-phase. They wired up for 110.
yeah.
And this is 30 foot. I went longer, but you can do 20.
Yeah. Depending on size of your mill and where you're setting it up.
And all the stuff on the log splitter, all the junk,
Oh yeah.
I just turn around and I dump it on here.
Yeah. And just put it in that hopper.
Yep, and that goes to the chickens, to the, if it's walnut, I burn it, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a good little system, you know. It works good.
So I walked over here to show him this fencing.
Never did.
Yeah, we never did. So that's just field fence. What do we say? 50 inches tall? Is that right?
Excuse me, 50 inches tall, 330 feet long. There's 5 spools of it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to find out if it can hold some cows in or not.
I believe it will.
It's better than barbed wire, I guess.
Yeah. Keep that stuff stretched tight. Oh, Evan, he can tell you how to do that.
I talked to Evan a lot about it. He's probably tired of hearing me talk to him
Hearing you
about
talk about
fencing.
fencing.
Yeah.
But that'll work fine. That's nice.
Yeah, it's, we'll see. Hopefully when I stretch it, it doesn't pull apart.
Yeah.
But
Well, I'm going to write you a check unless you want to cut in and take a kidney out. I believe that's probably about the same.
did you
thing.
bring jerky? I'll take some jerky.
I never even thought about bringing you any jerky. I swear.
I'll tell you what.
Such a loser.
Didn't bring my favorite thing.
I should have. I never even thought about it.
You know why? You know why? Because you'd rather me order it from you. That's why. If you come here, I'll get it for nothing.
You get it for nothing. That's right.
If I order it, you'll get paid.
I'll charge you for it. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Well,
you do have some good jerky, though.
thank
Good
you.
jerky.
So I'll post a link down below if you want to order some jerky.
There you go.
I'll
I'll
make sure you got
I'll be
it.
ordering some tonight.
I'll make sure you got it before I leave.
There we go.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Next morning, got in kind of late yesterday afternoon and got the grapple home. Had to stop a couple times. I had this strap kept flapping around, so I had to rewrap it and tuck it up under there nice and tight. So got her home. Let's walk out to the sawmill and we'll get the tractor and tell you a little bit about the grapple and why I bought it. So back when we bought that first farm down in Greensboro, one of the first major purchases that we made was I bought a tractor. And I think I bought that I believe I bought it in 2020 right before the whole COVID thing came along, all that kind of stuff. And bought that Coyote tractor. We had to finance. We didn't have any money. We were broke. Just a farm. Wasn't really making much. And one of the pieces of equipment that I dearly wanted to go along with that tractor was a grapple. And I found a guy that built them, and I bought a grapple from him. Bought a grapple and a set of pallet forks. Because a buddy of mine told me, he said, man, get you a set of forks. You'll use those way far more than you ever will a bucket. And he's absolutely right. So if you're in the market looking for a tractor, get one with a front end loader that's got the skid steer quick attach stuff, and get you a set of forks. They really are. You really will use them more than you use a bucket. But anyway, I wanted a grapple because I've been watching YouTube, and actually I might have bought that thing before the whole COVID. Anyway, I'd been watching YouTube. We weren't on YouTube at the time, I don't think, and saw guys that were using grapples and thought, man, that's just the coolest thing I've ever seen. So I want a grapple. Well, bought that grapple, put it on that tractor, and used it for 3, 4, 5 years, however long I had that tractor, and ended up selling that Coyote, I guess it was the year before last. And when I sold it, I sold the grapple, sold the bush hog, sold everything that went with it. And I've missed that grapple. I wanted another one back. And so last winter, I took my big New Holland down here, had some service work done on it, and had a third function valve put on the front. And I've been looking for a grapple, kind of watching Marketplace. I'd had a couple folks reach out that had one, and at the time it just, just wasn't right, wasn't exactly what I needed, wasn't exactly what I wanted. First one thing and another. And then a couple weeks ago, Nathan, y'all saw Nathan there, called me up, said, man, I've got a new grapple from Easton Made Wood Splitters. I didn't even know they made grapples. And he said, I've got 2 others over here, and I need to lighten the load. You don't need a grapple, do you? I said, well, it just so happens I do. And so we worked out a deal, and hey, Ange, can you say hi? Hey, Angel must have slept out here at the the sawmill last night. But anyway, let's get down. Big old. Now she wants to play here. Watch out. Watch out. Yes, you're something. Yeah, she wants to play. And then the other dogs, they get jealous and start acting. Where'd they go? They get jealous and start barking and acting crazy. And anyway. So, Maggie, hush. Good Lord. Real life, y'all. This is what happens in the YouTube world. We film real life around here. So anyway, went over, picked up the grapple. We're going to go out and get it. Oh, good Lord. Angel's having a fit. We're going to go out and get that thing off the trailer. We'll put it on, test it, make sure that it works and all that kind of stuff. I'm sure it will, but let's go get that thing. Angel, what are you doing? What are you doing? I thought you wanted to play. Yes. Yes. Y'all hush. Good gracious. Yeah, you're a big old love muffin, ain't you? Yes, you are. Here comes Sophie. There she goes. Now she's wanting to hop around and play. Yeah. Crazy puppy. And then Sophie comes out. I thought you'd stay at the house. Thought you'd stay at the house. Y'all hush. Good Lord of mercy. Well, the challenge I'm going to have right here is we got the grapple on here. Y'all saw Nathan drove his tractor up there and just set it down. I can't do that because this tilt trailer, all the weight's in the front. And it's not hydraulic. It tilts based on weight. And so I can't get this to, or I'm not sure exactly how to do that to get that to tip back. So I think I'll just get a chain and we'll come at it from the side. Just pick it up with the chain and the forks on the tractor and lift it off. It should work okay. Let's hook it up and see what it'll do. We got the right connectors here. Got the flat face couplers. I kind of like those better than I think those others are called Pioneer style or something. Let's see if we can get this thing hooked up. There's one of them. Well, there's the other one. Let's see what that thing will do. All right, there it is. Glad to get a grapple back. Like I said a while ago, I had that one before and I didn't realize how much I used it until after it was gone. And so I think there'll be a lot of application where I can use this out the sawmill, moving logs around. We'll still use the excavator for a whole lot of that, especially that heavy stuff, because I don't think I'm gonna have the lifting capacity on this like I do on that excavator. And then if I need to move, excuse me, 4 or 5 things around quick, this will be a whole lot quicker than that excavator trying to track across the field and move big stuff. And I think it'll be quicker. And then also, we had cleared some fence line up here where the cows are at right now a couple years ago, just cutting back some brush and small trees and trash. And I use that coyote with that grapple to move all of that brush and pile it up. And there's still a big pile of brush up there that we used the coyote for. Cutting down trees, just brush and laps and stuff like that. I think this will be really, really handy for that. And I've got some fence line I need to get out here and work on and clear up. And over winter, whenever the vegetation's died back, I believe it'll be a real good time to do that. And this will just make it easier. You don't have to handle stuff one at a time, and you can get big, just bundles of things and move them around. And I really believe that it'll be handy to use. So appreciate Nathan reaching out to us and selling it to us. He made us a real good deal in it. This is an Ironcraft. I think these are made somewhere over in Tennessee. Real heavy duty. And I noticed one of the lower tines on it's got a little bit of a bend in it, but knowing how he uses things, he takes care of stuff. It's certainly not been hurt or been damaged or abused. So I believe we'll get a lot of good years of use out of this grapple. I've been looking. I'd had a couple, like I said, I had a couple folks reach out. I had some for sale. Whenever I mentioned I was looking at one, and the time just wasn't right. It wasn't exactly what I was looking for. This is it's either a 66 or a 70 inch, so it's a good size grapple. And that tractor will handle it fine. It's not too big. It's big enough to be able to really move some mass with. If we need to dig some, roots and things out, it's a root style grapple, and it will work really, really well for that. Appreciate Dan letting us drop some more timbers off over there. Just a little update on the timber frame and how that's coming along. We now have I've got probably 90% of the stock for that project cut. We still have quite a bit of joinery to do, joinery for the rafters for the building, all the porch joinery for plates, seals, rafters, and floor joists. I started cutting, like I mentioned there when I was talking to Nathan, I've started cutting some flooring for the cabin. It's white oak. I'm doing 1 1/4 inch. It is green. I think that'll be okay. Yeah, it will shrink a little bit. We'll put a black tar paper underlayment under it, so as that shrinks, it won't be very noticeable. We may get a little dust and dirt in there. We can take a vacuum and clean that out. But, 150 years ago, our ancestors were building those types of buildings using green lumber, putting down flooring. And you can even still see some of it in some barns and old store buildings and homes that you go in around this part of the country. And they've done fine. Yeah, there's some gaps in them, and they've shrunk. But it's just to be expected. And if this was a house, if I was building this as a house to live in, yes, we would probably be sourcing a whole lot more kiln dried, mill worked kinds of things. But for what we're doing here, I believe it'll be okay. And if it don't, we'll tear it out and do something else. I've got a sawmill. We can keep cutting lumber. Gonna try to be doing a little bit more content over the next couple months. It'll just be, what we're doing. Maybe some chickens, maybe some cows, some sawmill, sonder cooking. Don't know what all it'll be, but we're gonna try to increase our output on our content a little bit here for the next couple months and just see how things go. We've had some frustrating things with YouTube going on. I'm not sure what it is. Views have been down. Numbers of subscribers that we're picking up has been down. Yeah, I took a 2-week hiatus, but even before then, we were seeing just something's changed. I'm not sure what it is. That was why on the one video I'd asked y'all to do the thumbs up and like and comment and all that, all those things that folks ask you to do, and I'll ask you again. Give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below. If you've not subscribed, subscribe. If you have subscribed in the past, double check and make sure you're still subscribed. I'm having folks that are saying, you know, your videos aren't showing up. Doesn't look like we're subscribed anymore, so don't know what that's all about. But the only thing I know to do is just keep doing videos, keep putting stuff out there, and I certainly hope that what we're putting out is enjoyable to you, that you like watching, you like following along with us. We're nothing special. We're just some folks that are crazy enough to video what we do and put it out there for the world to see. And it is what it is. Sonra's going to be doing, I think she'll be doing some more cooking. Folks enjoy watching that. She enjoys doing it, and I get to reap the fruits of her labor. So, like we always say, please keep us in your prayers. May God bless you and your families, and we'll see you on the next video.